there might, not to seem pessimistic, but I think it might be kind of difficult to make this game really interesting to watch. Like, to play, it is a lot of fun because you're really engaged, but I'm not sure where that same hook is while watching.
I think it's going to become quite interesting, and I think it has a lot to do with format.
No, but that's true. Actually, that could format could make it more interesting.
I have like 3 pages of ideas for the format of for Battle Aces content, like the type of ways that matches could be played with the different decks and everything. So, in my opinion, that's where it becomes really, really interesting. And I'll be unleashing some of those. Obviously, not during this beta. This is kind of a short little beta here, but probably the next time it comes out, we're going to try some different formats. But I think there's some really good ones, like making decks for your opponent.
But okay, so
there's like I have a lot of ideas, but that's just like one off the just to give you a little tease of some of the ideas I have.
Give me a tease of a format that might be very interesting, because I don't disagree, but I'm having trouble.
Well, it would be like, okay, so for instance, there could be a draft and a ban, like a pick ban phase.
Okay.
Okay. There could be making decks for your opponent that they can choose from. Like you could make 3 different decks that can't overlap units, that type of thing.
Okay, I get all that, but
right, those are some exciting.
That is interesting, but doesn't that make that makes for an interesting segment? But then you go into the gameplay that would be similar, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, okay, so like let's say there's an established metagame for the ladder. If you have something like that, it turns into just pure creativity and reactionary play.
I agree for player. I'm just not sure how that makes the game.
Well, you
more
just get a great
engaging
commentator like Artosis to explain it to you, and there you go. But
the commentary, commentary is good. I mean, again, I haven't watched it. I'm just thinking a lot of what makes an RTS very interesting is like that. I guess there's a bit more of edge on your seat or edge of your seat. There's a little bit more, I guess. I don't know, more intrigue around build orders and around like unseen stuff, and all that can't really exist in this game. So I'm not sure.
It doesn't exist in StarCraft 2 either, but we like it. It does. Take a look at how much damage Nicoract is doing with these wasps. He got like a lot of workers, but he killed almost nothing. So I'm looking at this and like Nicoract, he's about to have mortars, so he might be okay.
Oh, with mortars, he's totally fine.
But Deca's going to have butterflies, and not just butterflies. Like, he has the possibility of making some mammoths here. Mammoths wreck mortars, if you can get to them, because the mammoth range isn't very big. But if you have destroyers, those wreck the mammoths. So that's why that combo is just so ridiculous. In fact, they both have that combo up right now. But yeah, the mammoths are going to come out. So it looks like he's going to try to break through. Because normally you don't make destroyers first. You make, well, it looks like he has 4, so yeah, he did.
What? These killed bases so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The butterfly was changed a lot. It surprised the shit out of me in a lot of games.
What?
It it can't even touch these. It can't even touch small units. But against buildings and big units, butterflies just erase them. I had tier 3 anti-air, and I'm like, so many of them, and like 4 butterflies killed everything. And I'm like, what?
That's kind of wild.
Yeah. So they are a very specialized unit right now. They're like a flying destroyer, basically, is what it is.
That makes sense.
Yeah. See how quickly it dies to this shit? It's so funny. But yeah.
This is nice.
The butterflies did so well there for Deca.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I like though with the wasps. It's just such a good unit. Even if you like lose all these, like killing a mineral line or a worker line here is just so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now he's got Disruptor plus the mortars there against Mammoth Blink. But like, yeah, I mean, the Blinks can wreck the Disruptors. The thing is you kind of keep them zoned back a little bit so the mortars get damage over time, and it gets really tough. Like, I've played basically exactly the comp you see from red against this comp from purple, and it's like, it can be really hard if they control well.
Yeah, especially these tanks just target down a lot of these blinks, they're going to disappear.
Look at that. Dude, destroyers, just crazy. They're just ground butterflies. They're caterpillars is what we should call them.
Ground butterflies, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now we go for the chokehold, the slow and steady. Oh, unless you get a couple bases here, that would be pretty crazy. So we know how good these are at killing bases.
All right, so yeah, the butterflies are going to deal a ton of damage in here. Look at this, man.
Oh, that's nice.
Just railing through some workers, but yeah, the Blink Hunters are so good. They're like the only thing that gets into position quick enough to deal with this stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Look at how big this army is, but he's got to go through a choke as well. Like, look, there. Like right now, I'm feeling the tension. I'm like, he has so much. Deca has so much right now. Can he break through there?
Yeah, we'll see.
And there's just enough anti-air in there as well with the Blink Hunters that he can't do anything with that. And look, he's just like, he's creeping forward. It's a good old siege push. Yeah, Blink's down there. Okay, deals with those butterflies on the side.
Oh.
And he's making it so hard to get up here.
Yeah, all the blinks are just disappearing though.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he clears this,
but you can see the mortars barely do anything to the mammoths.
Yeah, but the blinks just get completely obliterated.
Yeah. You got to actually target here, but mammoth range is so low. It's almost a melee unit. It's crazy.
Honestly, if he was reinforcing that, he probably could have just killed them.
Maybe, yeah. Like, I feel that way. Look how many units he has in the center.
Like
he definitely messed that up.
Well, right. I think he thought he was going to lose that army a bit quicker than he did.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, now it's a 2 versus 3
a
base,
pure rally, I think you're right. Or maybe he should have come in and killed the natural instead. I feel like pushing the core is only right in base trades. Oh, dude.
Kind of nice.
Butterflies do so little damage that little stuff. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. They kill buildings so fast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. GG.
So Nicoract takes another victory there. My god. Whew. We'll go into game 2 here momentarily. Mapu's getting that together right now. By the way, guys, use the command VODs, and that'll link you to the YouTube channel where all these go up. Hope you're enjoying. I do have Battle Aces keys. I'll drop some in the chat for you guys.
How long is this beta left?
Tomorrow is the last day.
Okay, so get in while you can.
Yeah. There's some keys for you guys, in case you'd like them. This is the new thing they do when I have a sponsored stream. I'm giving out keys and stuff. Everyone says no, thank you, no matter what it is. It could be a key that just redeems for money, and they'd be like, no, thank you, I don't want that.
Would you guys say no, thank you to a key that redeems money?
100%
Be honest.
they would.
I bet you they would.
They'd redeem it at the same time, which I know they're doing with the Battle Aces keys also. All right, we're going into game number 2 here. Let's see if there's a deck change at all. So Deca, no, he's playing the same deck.
That's how you know it's a good deck.
Yeah, like you can just look at, I feel like a lot of games in Battle Aces right now, if you lose, you can look at it and be like, oh no, I could have won that. I know how I can change this. Like maybe it's a different tech route, maybe it's a different order and expansion or a different unit movement. But I have a lot of games like that. Like if you have a decent flexible deck, and like his deck looks pretty good. It looks rather flexible overall. Not perfect, but well, the thing is there isn't really a perfect deck. I think that's part of the idea is that you can get decks that are really strong and do really strong things. Like look at their top rows, right? They both have that three unit combo.
Yeah.
You know, the snipers now don't just do super long damage against big. It does like splash damage super long. Nice. So like it really rails through anything that's not big. But like that's very strong,
anything
but there's like hard
big?
counters everywhere. Yeah, yeah. So like big is one of the unit types. There's small, big, splash, and anti-big, I guess.
Anti-big.
Yeah, anti-big, like destroyer and butterfly.
Gotcha.
I believe that's what they're actually all called. I believe so. But yeah. So this, it's like Nicoract is going to pull the...
Ooh.
Oh, why did he make those? He fucked up. He's not supposed to have Blink Hunters right now. Or maybe he wants them. I don't think so, though. I think he accidentally had tab on when he pressed A to make a unit or attack move. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I do that a lot. get one or two little.
I mean, that was pretty good though. We only lost a couple workers there.
Yeah.
For basically everything.
Yeah. You actually, if the Blink player plays correctly, you have to not engage, in my opinion, with the Wasps. Because I've had some games like this where I play Wasp and like someone just engages really well and like keeps them all in the right position. And then suddenly, like in mid-game, they just have an army that you can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nicoract continuing to try to come in. Maybe not perfectly timed there, because he loses the Wasps up on the top, and these are going to kill some workers, but I think you just counterattack instantly with this.
Yeah, although there's going to be mortars by the time he counters.
I think he can get to the third and deal a little bit of damage, like force some units to die minimum.
Maybe.
Because, you know, you make the mortars and they have to walk out and siege, so you have like a little window here.
Yeah. Might be able to trade for some Wasps here.
Well, he's going to have his own, too. Now, Mortar Destroyer versus Mortar Destroyer, that's going to be silly looking.
Kind of like that. I like that it's so it's a mirror for like the mid, like the tier 2. But I like having Wasps in this instance.
You think so?
Versus recall or versus the teleporters.
But once you get like a line across the whole map, the Wasps won't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
I guess the same could be said with the Blinks, but the Blinks, yeah, see, like they can get in.
That was pretty bad on the mortar part, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just think I like the speed of being able to try and deny like the fourth bases without. I don't think the Blinks really do much anymore.
You know, the funny thing is, I look at something like this, I'm like, yeah, this is like going to be very stalemate-y, very hard to break through. Like, we might actually get a 10-minute game. But what we were talking about where, like, there's no perfect deck. Like, if you were playing against a deck that had a cat bus in it, that'd be it, man. The cat, you'd just be like, all right, I just have to go to cat bus, and then you make cat buses and win. Because you'll have half the map that they can't attack into, and then you make cat buses, and you make enough of them, and you just simply win with its attack move. Dude, you see that?
Well, I did, yeah, but I think I'm thinking more of the Wasp utility, not in direct engagements against mortars.
Yeah, yeah.
Like right now, he's taking his fourth.
I feel like out of the tier 1s, except for the new guys, out of the tier 1s, like Blinks do the best into the late game.
Actually, yeah, maybe Blinks would be better.
Like, I feel like they scale better. Wasps don't actually scale that well. Like, in a very fast-paced or early game, I feel like they're very, very good. Look at this. He's finding damage all over the place. Deca's doing great.
That is nice.
How annoying is that? My God.
That is very, very nice.
Well, dude, with the snipers out, never ever.
That was quick.
So they're both actually going to the snipers. Now, I only played with the snipers 1 or 2 times since this new beta came out because they got changed heavily, and I thought they just did the same thing and erased mortars.
Oh, he's going to get some snipers here.
He's not going to kill anything.
No?
No. Oh. They do splash now. They just wreck.
Okay.
But I wonder why they're going snipers here. Like, can they still kill mortars? I don't think so.
But they don't outrange them anymore?
Do they?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe they do actually still outrange them.
I would assume. I mean, what's the point of the unit if they don't?
You know what? I think you're right. I think they do outrange them. Let's see.
I think they gotta, right? Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah, this is what you were talking about with those.
Yeah.
It's funny how the snipers make the destroyers just completely stupid now.
Oh. Oh, that. Okay, well, sniper versus sniper might be a little bit crazy.
Yeah, now I understand. Now I actually understand. They still outrange the mortars, and then they just attack move through everything. So yeah, if you don't have like cat bus here, you're not going to be
sniper versus sniper seems really obnoxious.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
It looks like something I would not want to do.
It feels like it kind of reminds me of Phoenix versus Phoenix, where if you like you have a single additional one, it's like, well, I guess I lose all of them.
Yeah. It does seem like that. And like you just start attack moving through everything.
Like,
yeah, it seems like if you have Mortar Destroyer, you just have to go for this.
He should basically never fight ever now, until he has at least the same amount of snipers.
Yeah. Nicoract.
And you gotta
so
spread. You gotta spread these like crazy. He's gonna have to magic box snipers.
Well, I mean, I guess you should tech up, right? Or do you just keep buying snipers forever?
Snipers forever, for sure.
You don't think you could go for like
snipers forever?
No, but what about I think on Nicoract's side, like Valkyries are pretty good. I haven't actually really used them in this one. They were one of the strongest units in my opinion in the last beta. I haven't really used them here though.
Oh, like they're just eliminated. Yeah, I mean he's just getting out sniped.
He's dead. He's super dead. He's down 50 supply right now.
Yeah, I think he fought too many times with just fewer snipers.
Yeah, like you just simply aren't going to win like that.
Yeah.
Dude, they're crazy. You know what's stressful is they walk exactly up to the edge and shoot. Because they have exactly one more range than the mortars.
Yep.
And I'm so used to playing Brood War, I'm like, dude, they're just going to step into the line of fire. But with a game like this, they won't. They'll actually do what they're supposed to do. In Brood War, man, you would already lost all these to mortars. It never would have worked.
Yeah. Not a fan of the sniper versus sniper. I think it's just
Yeah, yeah. Sniper versus sniper does not look like
doesn't look fun. Like you lose one of these fights, I guess you have to try and make it back in some other way, but
yeah. If you're going to put sniper in your deck, is there any... The thing is, we see it's super anti-air stuff that they've gone to. Yeah, I guess that's why, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, right, we have Predator for Deca in Tier 3, and we have Valkyrie in Deca, or for Nicoract in Tier 3. So that's actually their anti-cat bus. So the thing I was talking about cat bus before isn't even real. Like, they actually have things that can beat cat bus in there. Like, Valkyries beat cat bus. So the supreme late game here is just like mass sniper, and if they try to counter that, you go for the heaviest anti-air that you have. Crazy. It's a crazy fucking combo. So what counters this?
Snipers.
But that can't be the way. That's so crappy.
I think you have to sniper for a sniper.
No, I think you just go for like big units, like a yeah, something big.
Yeah, but then you get destroyed. So.
Yeah. See, fuck.
And then if you do something like, oh, okay, I guess I'll, I don't know, I'll play like wasps or something, or I get you can't play anything. But really, then the mortars are just gonna hold you back too.
Someone's saying behemoth mortar. That kind of makes sense. Behemoths are like only red, and they're really big. That kind of makes sense.
Maybe I like behemoths, so I'm not sure. Does seem like seems like destroyers would they do counter behemoths, right? So.
Yeah, I think they kind of do, but like because it's Tier 3, it does like okay. Or you think of Mammoth?
No, what's the big guy with like a billion legs?
Yeah, that's Behemoth. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't get countered by Destroyer.
No, I think he does get countered by Destroyer, but not maybe not as hard as other big units because he's Tier 3. I'm not sure.
Not sure.
All right, we're going to be getting into Game 3 here, right? It's 1-1. If I'm not mistaken. And then we'll play some donos, guys. Thank you much. All right, let's go. All right, so Nicoract has changed. Let's see. No, I don't think he has changed.
No, they're same on Tier 2.
Okay, so he got rid of butterflies, I think, and added in the mammoth, I believe. Oh, okay, he has hornets in there. Interesting. Now, there are some cheesy things you can do where you add some hornets because they have the same move speed to the wasps, and they just add DPS to your fights, but obviously that costs a lot of money to do. Costs a lot of your energy.
I'm not really sure what he's trying to accomplish with this change.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I mean, I don't know.
It must be something about like a mid-game tempo move, I think.
Maybe.
Because the reason you would go Hornet is because it matches the speed.
No, I know that, but...
Right? Well, that's the only thing I can think, because it's not like he's expecting air units. You know?
Yeah. I guess he's just going to take a quick third.
He should. Well, actually, Nicoract has built so many units. Yeah, see? He's getting that extra DPS in there. Yeah, but the blinks are actually killing everything he has because he was targeting the workers so much.
I think that's, well, if
I think this
if
is...
he can get out, especially with these, I think that's pretty okay.
I don't think this is that bad for Deca, honestly.
This is, I think it's not that bad for, yeah, it's not bad for Nicoract.
You think Nicoract is ahead?
Yeah, for sure.
I actually think Deca's all right. Like, right now, it looks like Nicoract's ahead, so I forgive you for...
No, he's a better economy, too.
Yeah, it's just slightly right now, but the thing is, he's spent so much of his blue. Like, we have like 400, 500 more blue for Deca. So if he just techs up and hits like a timing push with like 5 more
I mean, they have
quality
he has
units,
enough to react in tech as well, unless he takes his third.
Yeah, but
so it doesn't
even
really
if he
matter
goes
at
tech,
this point.
he's still going to be down like 4 or 5 units, right?
I guess. I mean, yeah, but his NAT is not even mining.
This is a weird choice from Deca, I feel like.
Well, they're both doing it, so.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The thing is, airships do not do well against ground. Like, they're very good anti-air, and that's it.
Ooh. This actually feels okay.
Yeah, it does. Until you have that blink away, man. Damn, dude. Look at him just carve that down.
Ooh, nice blink forward.
Yeah,
I mean, that's nice to get all this, for sure.
That was some high value.
I don't think that was necessary either. Unless he was doing like a counter or run by, like maybe then, because then he can also do some eco damage, but I don't think he was ever going to just kill them there. Maybe trade.
All right, so a few butterflies come out, and then mostly mammoths. So this is where his extra blue is going to come in. Because he does have a lot of extra blue from not buying any Hornet-type things, right?
Yeah.
So, like, they both have about the same amount of mammoths, but he also has some butterflies in there to... If there's no anti-air, if he doesn't add
Hornets... It would have been
Hornets...
nice to keep his, whatever his anti-air was.
Yeah.
That he kind of lost in the blinks.
Yeah. Well, he has enough Hornets here to really destroy that. Oh, God. Actually, I think he just has enough, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Red's winning. Well, Red's definitely winning.
Deca's got it. GG.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely a very different one. I don't like the Hornet play that much. Like, I liked it a lot, like, at the beginning of the last beta. Like, I used some stuff like that where I was like, okay, increase the DPS and stuff. Doesn't feel good anymore.
Oh, I don't understand why Nicoract didn't go ground.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.